We also have a lot of challenges, and we probably need to meet these challenges working with the government, with the manufacturers, with other industry partners to take the industry in Bengal forward. I'm Vigneshwar, I'm the president of FADA. Bengal has always been a very integral part of the industry, and in terms of volumes and how important it is to the eastern regions, I think it's perhaps the largest state in terms of industry, the number of vehicles sold. So it's pretty important that we focus on West Bengal, and that's what this whole event is all about, the Vyapar West Bengal. And we are quite happy to come here after 7 years and be part of the event. We also have a great gathering of dealers this time. About 150 dealers are expected to be here. Looking forward to the event and to see how we can contribute to the West Bengal as a state. I think Bengal has a great future in the automotive industry. Last year, the growth was nearly 18%, which is perhaps one of the highest in the country. So, which means that the auto industry is doing well. But however, we also have a lot of challenges, and we probably need to meet these challenges working with the government, with the manufacturers, with other industry partners to take the industry in Bengal forward.
मेरा नाम रोहित चौधरी है एंड मैं वेस्ट बंगाल स्टेट चेयरपर्सन हूँ एफएडीए का। वेस्ट बंगाल व्यापार मीट है, ये हम लोग कर रहे हैं कि हमारे जितने भी डीलर्स लोग हैं, आज इस प्लेटफॉर्म में सब डीलर्स लोग आ रहे हैं अक्रॉस बंगाल। हमारे ओईएम्स जो मतलब मैन्युफैक्चरर्स हैं, उनके सीनियर रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स आ रहे हैं, सीनियर बैंकर, सीनियर इंश्योरेंस कंपनीज आ रहे हैं एंड डेफिनेटली आपने देखा ही हमारी एफएडीए की सेंट्रल टीम, जो सेंट्रल लीडरशिप टीम है, वो भी आई हुई है। सो दिस इज मोर लाइक ब्रिंगिंग ऑल दी स्टेक होल्डर्स टुगेदर एंड उनके साथ एक इवेंट करके थॉट शेयरिंग हो एंड कुछ कुछ सेशंस भी होंगे विच इज़ फॉर द बेटरमेंट ऑफ ऑल दी ऑडिया। वेस्ट बंगाल में कैलेंडर ईयर 2023 के मुकाबले कैलेंडर ईयर 2024 में अच्छा ग्रोथ हुआ है एंड वी आर एक्सपेक्टिंग द सेम टू कंटिन्यू। एंड इन टर्म्स चैलेंजेस, तो वेस्ट बंगाल में डिजिटल जो कंप्लायंसेज हैं इन टर्म्स ऑफ ट्रांसपोर्ट डिपार्टमेंट में, जो डिजिटल सर्विसेज है, आई एम सॉरी टू से नॉट कंप्लायंसेज, डिजिटल सर्विसेज है, दैट इज़ हाईएस्ट इन द कंट्री। मतलब हमारे को एज ए डीलर एंड कस्टमर्स को वेस्ट बंगाल में सबसे ज़्यादा सुविधाएं मिलती है ट्रांसपोर्ट डिपार्टमेंट से डिजिटल सर्विसेज के थ्रू, जो बाकी स्टेट्स के मुकाबले सबसे ज़्यादा है। सो ईज ऑफ डूइंग बिजनेस एक्चुअली हो रही है वेस्ट बंगाल में, आई वुड से। देखिए, ईवी को अगर हम लोग डिवाइड करें, टू व्हीलर एंड थ्री व्हीलर में ईवी की बहुत अच्छी पेनिट्रेशन है, जो इन टर्म्स ऑफ स्कूटर्स एंड थ्री व्हीलर्स एक्सपेक्टेड है कि इट विल क्रॉस 50% 60% ऑल्सो। इन पैसेंजर व्हीकल्स, फोर व्हीलर्स में इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल की कंट्रीब्यूशन इज अराउंड 3-3.5% ओनली। तो ये जिस तरह से एक प्रोजेक्टेड ग्रोथ था, उस तरह से अभी रीच नहीं हुआ है। सो प्रोबली इन टाइम्स टू कम वी वुड बी नोइंग बेटर। मतलब बहुत डिफिकल्ट है इसके बारे में प्रेडिक्ट करना।
एफएडीए एक राष्ट्रीय राष्ट्रीय एसोसिएशन है ऑटो डीलर्स का, और हमने 2017 में पहला व्यापार का इवेंट ऑर्गेनाइज किया था। ये इवेंट बेसिकली हम डीलर भाइयों के बीच में नेटवर्किंग करने के लिए है, प्लस क्या इंडस्ट्रीज़ में इश्यूज चल रहे हैं उसके ऊपर डिस्कशन के लिए है। और आज हम जेडब्ल्यू मैरिट में ये इवेंट कर रहे हैं, एगे बांग्ला बंगाल सर्जेस अहेड। ये स्टेट गवर्नमेंट का जो थीम है, हम इसी को आगे लेते हुए इस थीम के ऊपर में आज का डिस्कशन कर रहे हैं। ट्रांसपोर्ट मिनिस्टर हमारे साथ उपस्थित रहेंगे एज चीफ गेस्ट, और इसके अलावा हमने स्पेसिफिक सेशन ऑर्गेनाइज किया है टू व्हीलर इंडस्ट्री के ऊपर, आईपीओ सेशन के ऊपर। एक मोटिवेशनल सेशन भी हमने ऑर्गेनाइज किया है, प्लस हमने एक पैनल डिस्कशन ऑर्गेनाइज किया है जिसमें ट्रांसपोर्ट सेक्रेटरी भी पार्ट ले रहे हैं। जो भी हमारे दिनों दिन का जो इश्यूज़ रहता है उसको हम डिस्कस करेंगे, और उन इश्यूज़ को हम किस तरह सॉल्व कर सकते हैं, और जो राज्य सरकार है इसका ये क्या कर रही है ट्रांसपोर्ट के क्षेत्र में, उसके ऊपर भी हम चर्चा करेंगे, और इन सब के पूरे ऊपर हमारा दिन भर का आज का कार्यक्रम रहेगा।
It gives me great privilege in being part of this event. As already told by Saj before, we are here after 7 years as Vyapar West Bengal, and a lot of credit goes to Rohit and his team for actually making sure this is actually happening, this come to fruition. Thank you so much again for being here. The reason we are here is Bengal Surges Ahead is what is the theme. Bengal has always been a state in the east which perhaps has the highest amount of vehicles being sold. It's a very important state for not only the region but also for the nation, because the kind of diversity it has, the spread it has, the kind of topography it has is perhaps unmatched. It's probably also the gateway to the east, and from here, a lot of business also happens to the northeast and other parts of India. So it's a very focal point in terms of trade, in terms of industry, and a lot of vehicles also get sold here. So we are actually happy to be here. Today we are not only talking about what the automotive industry is doing, but we are also talking about holistically. We are talking about IPOs, we are having a motivational speaker, we are trying to broaden the base so that we also are able to listen to other industries, listen to other experts, and gain traction from them.
So we have seen growth in the number in terms of numbers. The total number of vehicles sold across categories has shown a growth of 18.22% when compared 18.22% calendar year 2024 as compared from calendar year 2023. Total number of vehicles sold, two-wheeler, three-wheeler, commercial vehicles, passenger vehicles, tractors put together were 10 lakh 1,000 approximately in calendar year 2023, and the same was 11 lakh 84,000 in calendar year 2024. So we have seen a significant growth of 18%, which is a remarkable growth, I would say, and this has also helped the government raise more revenues. So in terms of motor vehicle tax, government had collected 2,640 crores rupees in calendar year 2023 and managed to collect close to 3,000 crores in the calendar year 2024, which is a growth of around 13.3% in revenue. So through FADA, which is an apex body of all automotive retail dealers, we try to give them a platform where we share thoughts how to make the trade more advanced, how can we grow together, and we also try to advocate dealers' rights. We try to speak with the government regarding policy making and try to put things on the table, which is a mutual benefit and a win-win situation for all the stakeholders.
So here we are taking one more initiative as an association body is that we have recently started a two-wheeler vertical after a long time. If you guys must be aware that in two-wheeler sector we have almost 70% of the automobile dealers in India are two-wheeler dealers. They account for the 70% of the dealers. And the two-wheeler dealers face altogether a different challenge compared to a four-wheeler or a commercial or a three-wheeler. Looking into the massive 70% dealerships of the total auto which we have, we started these initiatives in order to help the dealers in bringing together dealers, bringing them better opportunities, helping them collaborate with the OEMs, with all the policy makers, and also help them making more profitable. So we have formed almost 4 teams across India, 4 zones, divided India into 4 zones. We have 4 nodal chairpersons to look after this, and especially Bengal, which we are now looking into. It has done a fantastic job in terms of two-wheeler memberships also, and bringing together all the two-wheelers of Bengal together. And in this event, as our Chief Minister rightly said, that Bengal is surging forward. So we look forward to a very eventful function today, and with a lot of delegations, and I think we have the transport ministers coming, we have the GST commissioner coming. So we feel that this event will lead to a lot of innovations in the automobile industry in West Bengal and also help the auto sector to grow.
Contributing to total India's ecosystem. In calendar year 23, the total contribution of Bengal sales was 4.2% to total all India sales. In last calendar year 24, it increased to 4.5%, which means Bengal is actually surging ahead, and it's a very apt thing for us the way business is getting done in the state. Also, there's a big fascination about electric vehicles nowadays, and I'm sure all of you would be also excited to know how much electric vehicles are getting sold, what is their market share. So, in calendar year 23, two-wheeler market share in electric vehicles was 1.37%. That has gone up to 2.3%. In three-wheelers, it was 56% in 23, and it has gone to 69%. And this is much way ahead of the All India average. All India average for three-wheelers is around 56%.
and Bengal is at 69% right now. Commercial vehicle was 0.46%, which has increased to 0.56%, almost at the same levels of the national. In passenger vehicle, it was 2.4% in 23 and has increased to 3% in 24, which is again 1% more than the national average, which means customers are more pro clean energy fuels in the state, and more number of people are buying electric